like bickering. They're kind of fighting.
Okay.
You're not really. Um,
I'm gonna be checking at the guards and being like, "What are you doing, you fools? We haven't got on yet."
old.
Leave without us. We haven't
Uh,
been to Greenhurst.
I'm pretty sure we can do whatever we bloody well please, mate. Who are you?
Me? Look at my freaking tabard, you dork!
Oh wait, are you, yeah. Like he takes out his. Is like, we all got one, mate. What makes you so bloody special?
Stan sent us.
Oh, and yeah.
If we're not on this castle, he's going to be pissed.
Tempranillo, the mother
And then I
phrase.
tell him, Tiamat, our mother and strength.
He stops and is like, something clicked and is like, oh, right. So you came here on Talus's orders then?
Really, you think?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Everyone just starts sounding their heads.
Yep, good old.
Go on then.
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
T the
shit.
white.
Go through.
Yep.
All right.
We probably didn't need to start a
So
riot.
y'all through?
Yeah, we probably didn't need to start a
We
riot.
really
Yep.
did it.
Just uncast
Oh,
my
yes,
hands and
we
we watch him
did.
have a fun slide now.
Where's the
It was fun, though.
Yeah,
Well,
the...
thing is, you've got to keep in mind. You got to keep in mind that while we may have gotten on there because of the phrase we knew, by starting the riot, we made sure that all these other cultists did not get into the castle.
Yes, that's a couple less people to fight.
Yeah, there is...
So trip over if we're trying to investigate the place.
I would say of the line of 75 that you originally found, through starting the riot, based on people that were just kind of cut out from the line and also fell off while the bridge was being raised, about, let's say 30 of them made it. 30 out of the original 75. Not including
That's pretty
everybody that already was on the castle. So that was it's a cool move.
Oh. Okay. But still, that's a good improvement.
Yep. And
Should be about 5% less enemies.
yeah, you hear a kunk as the drawbridge kind of closes, and then a enormous
It is a cruise ship.
and
Excuse me.
you steady yourself as the ground moves from underneath you as this gigantic, and I really want to like kind of hammer in how huge this castle really is. It is just, it's one of the biggest structures you've ever seen. It
God.
shakes. You hear a loud crack as it breaks free of its mooring and starts to float upwards. And about a minute later, you are a good half mile in the sky, and you are floating on a gigantic
That's pretty damn fast.
ice castle. And yeah,
For a chunk
you
of
are
ice.
headed to parts unknown right now. But guys, I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and call it for today. I know it's a little bit early, but that seems like a really good stopping point. And also, I do not have the map loaded because I didn't think we'd get this far. But good storytelling. Take some time now if you guys need some if you have like your own custom character sheets, Pax, I know you do. If you need some time to like level it up or whatever, if you have any questions about it, that would be fine. Also, now that I've got like a little bit of downtime, but what are you guys thinking about the campaign so far? This is. I would say that we're
Waiting
about.
for that love story between the.
Oh, it's coming. It's
the
definitely
Willow
coming.
and-
I'm so
but
excited for that. I cannot wait.
yeah, we're about. I would say that we're like halfway through this
Crona
campaign,
already has a
and
partner, but if she didn't,
I've kind of been. Well, I do. I think it's about to start getting really, really interesting because this is where a lot of like the high adventure kind of stuff happens. But I'm just kind of like.
I'm so gonna own.
Yeah. I'm also just kind of like looking forward to the future. Like after this campaign's done, what is next? I had a couple ideas for what I wanted to do. One thing that I've kind of been worried about is one of the reasons that I first started this whole show and have been doing this so regularly is I wanted to give a lot of people that have not had a chance to play in D&D a chance to actually give it a shot. That is kind of flying in the face of what I also want to do, which is play a really high level, high power campaign. So one thing that I was kind of thinking about doing is, and this might be either more events or having one weekend out of the month be like beginners D&D. Like, and this is all kind of assuming that like this campaign kind of runs its course. But after the campaign's done, I think what I might do just as a weekly thing is 3 events would be 3 events a month, because I do these every weekend, pretty much around the same time. 3 of those weekends would be the high-level campaign. I had a couple ideas. I was either thinking Curse of Strahd, which would be brutal. That is a brutal campaign. Or Tomb of Horrors, which is one of like the most famous D&D campaigns ever done. Or Storm King's Thunder, which is very giant focused, but it's also incredibly well written. Those are kind of like what my thoughts were in terms of like my regular campaign, and then having one weekend out of the month be a beginner campaign where I would actually redo this again with new kind of newbie characters. And so I was kind of thinking about splitting my time between like the VR D&D, I don't want to use the word veteran, but like people that have kind of been doing this a couple times and are familiar with the system, and then having one weekend a month being, oh, well, you know, you're new to D&D, this is kind of how all the things work, yada, yada, yada. So that is just kind of me talking out loud about what my thoughts were for kind of what I want to do with D&D Done Quick as, not a franchise, what's the word? A thing. Yeah, that's the word. Thing is the word.
Regularly scheduled event.
Yeah. That thing that I do. So, yeah.
When are you planning to do that? I mean, after this campaign is finished, obviously. But
yeah. Well, the thing is that the nature of doing these games, it takes a lot longer to do a campaign than normal. So, like, we're gonna be good for definitely a few months.
Casting suggestion on
because
Boog to have him
leaving
attack
like June 26th through like
I forget what your character's name is.
to like August.
Okay.
The beginning of August.
I would say June, August will be like 3/4 of the way done, because you know these games, like a typical D&D session is supposed to be around 8 hours, and I managed to squeeze all that into 3 hours. So it definitely takes less, or it'll take more time to run through a campaign using this than a regular D&D game, and I've kind of put that into account. So yeah, don't worry about the campaign finishing while you're gone.
Travis.
What's up?
Wait, guys, stop. Travis, how about we right now, because we're done, let's make a 3v3 like PvP fight.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to do that, I mean, I've got.
Wait, redraw for teams.
Yeah, I've got about 40 minutes before the event time is done. If you guys want to do a fight, go right ahead. I will. We can roll initiative and just do a quick, because I know this wasn't really a combat episode, and I know you guys are probably thirsty for that. Good.
After what happened last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like doing non-combat stuff, which is what my thing. It's sort of like, I don't know which of the campaigns is best for that, but anything that allows me to go like unusual strategy kind of thing that's not your typical bash and slash stuff. That's where I enjoy D&D the most.
Cool.
It's just circumventing that type of stuff.
Right,
Everybody for themselves.
Okay.
Once again, everybody
Yeah.
take
So
a
who's fighting who? Are you guys doing teams or what's the deal?
Pax, Gray, and me.
It's like a 3 versus 3 kind of thing.
3 versus 3.
3v3.
Okay. I'm just going to
I
assume
need
this
to
is like a little side quest thing. You guys just had downtime in one of your previous adventures and are in a tavern right now. You guys got to drinking, said who was like the biggest bad, and that turned into an academic discussion, at which point the tavern owner, whose name is
Smidvarg.
Smidvarg. fucking awesome
Smidvarg,
name.
why not?
Smidvarg says,
Smidvarg. That's gonna be my next.
well,
character's name.
it is good that you have these angry feelings towards your compatriots. We have such a thing in this tavern in terms of we call it stress management. It is very effective. Other word for it is the blood pit, and he points you to a big kind of hay covered circle in the middle of the tavern. It's like this is where we have our internal issues get sorted out in one way or another. And it says if you would like to rent this, it is on the house. It is more entertainment for us than anything, so it sort of pays for itself. And he kind of sizes you all up and hands you wood versions of your regular weapons, but just kind of consider all the damage that you did. Huh?
Would
Yeah, what if you use magic?
you like always only use magic here?
Okay, so he opens up a box, and there is a
special field.
yeah. No, he opens up a box that has a what looks like a dried beholder's eye, and says, "Is not anti-magic field, but definitely takes the sting out of a lot of magic. So would not worry about mortal problems. You have full reign. This is a fancy zone, and we like to have fun. So yeah, just consider this is for fun. You guys consider it a non-lethal damage, but it's still the same
Sure.
points.
They just take a nap afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, and so who is on what team? Like pick your, or is it free for all?
We've already done it.
We should do a free for all.
Yeah.
No,
That would
three.
be so much
Three.
better.
Three.
Okay.
I definitely want to do a free for all though.
All right.
That'd be funny.
So for this to work well, you guys are going to have to be honest with your hit points. I will not keep track of them for you. But I will kind of referee and keep track of the initiative order. So what I need you guys to do for me now is go ahead and roll initiative.
Roll
Yep.
initiative. Great.
And
yeah.
Is that
I'll
everyone?
have to wait the next one. That's as many
Yep.
as can fit.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Wait, what
was
color?
mine?
Oh, yeah.
That's
All right.
amazing.
I got.
Dude, Firebird, you are so good at the big natties on initiative.
I got a
Yes.
22, right?
I think.
Am I seeing that?
I think
It
that's
kinda
a
glitched.
15.
Yeah, I got on that.
Yeah. So one thing about a 20 roll is like a big natty 20 is the best thing. It doesn't matter if you have like a plus 10 to your initiative bonus and you get like if you
Yeah.
functionally get a 30 but you got like a 19 plus 11, that in this game is less than a natural. Like a natural 20 is sacred. So if you get a natural 20, then you go first. So Firebird got a big natty, so he's going first. Who got the next highest roll?
Great.
I had 15.
Wait,
Okay.
there's a bonus to initiative? Wait, there's a
I
bonus to
don't know
initiative?
what
Yeah.
I got because it got all.
It is your dexterity. It's your dexterity modifier.
Plus
My dexterity.
Oh,
Wait.
Okay.
Wait a second. Then.
15.
Dude.
Wait.
Dexterity.
Three. So I got an 18.
Allison, I mean,
Okay,
Brett on team,
Josh got an
Pax,
18.
Me and
I got
someone
6.
else. Boob on our team.
I have plus 2 dexterity.
Okay, so Pax, what is your altogether roll?
17.
17. Okay, so Firebird 20, Josh 18, Pax 17. Anybody else?
Yeah, 16.
16. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Next.
So
Huh? You got 8. Gray? Like res 8?
yeah, I got 8.
How?
No, yeah, total 8.
Wow.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, that'll do it.
The worst part is like the last time I rolled was also a 4.
All right.
So,
Anybody
it
left?
clearly wants me to be a 4.
I got 6.
6.
Be a 4.
Okay. And Boob got. Huh, that's weird. That is the exact initiative order, so I don't have to rearrange anything out. So, wow, that is very unlikely. Anyway, let me go ahead and
Wait,
play
is there
some.
actually stuff in the middle here then?
I mean, I rolled
No,
a
no,
two,
this
and
is
then
an
also
open
a
field.
6.
Like it's great.
The
It's
decorations.
yeah, it's just a decorative thing.
Okay.
But yeah, hey
just
Google,
wanted to
play
make
some
sure.
D&D fight music.
Obstacles, that'd be cool.
Alright, here's a Spotify playlist.
Can you do that?
All right.
Alright. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Leave it open. I mean,
So,
it just makes it look like there are like pits that we can fall into.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has begun! And, Firebird, you are up first.
Firebird, I think you're up
All right.
first.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. Am I allowed to do that in this fight?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do anything.
All right, cool. And
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
summoning it at the 4th level.